Hello, good afternoon and welcome to part 3 of my review of Refuge Vaping's new dripping line. Now the three I'm going to be taking you through in this section will be Bubs Backy, Custard Fusion, and last but not least, Louie. Now the one we'll start off with today will be Bubs Backy. Now I have got to say, just before I go into this, any opinions that you hear during this review are mine and mine alone. I am not paid by Refuge Vaping to do this review, and also I've not paid for the product that was sent to me for review. I also would like to stress about the first one I'm doing here, Bubs Backy. I'm really not a tobacco fan. I've given up tobacco 3 years ago when I started vaping, and about a month into vaping I gave up the tobacco flavours because it reminded me too much of what I'd given up. So my face may be saying something a little bit different to actually what the actual quality of this juice is. I just want to say that because if I'm going and you go, oh my god, I'm not touching that with a barge pole, it looks hideous. No, it means that what it actually probably means is they've got it spot on. I will tell you if they've got it spot on, and I'll also tell you if it's, but you should know by now what the reviews are like. My weapon of choice today will be the IPv2, and that's got a Mutant X B2 dual core to 0.5. So here we go. Let's give this a blast. Now Bubs Backy is an 80-20 VGPG and looks gloopy as anything, how it should do. Just have a little smell. The smell you get from the bottle, the overriding smell, is of a dark tobacco. Doesn't smell overly strong, but you can sense it's a dark tobacco. It's a rich tobacco with hints of vanilla. And there's something else there as well. I'm not quite sure what. So we could be looking at kind of their version of an RY full. Actually, yeah, we could be looking at an RY full because there's caramel there as well. I have a few drips. That will do us for this. Rearrange my holes. It's better. Right, I will be using the Mutant X with all air holes open due to the VG content, just to get the air in there. We'll go down, down, deeper and down. There we go. Yep, we're going to go to 27.7 watts, which is 3.7 volts. Here we go. Right, as you can see, vaping production is very good. It should be. It's an 80-20. Inhale, you might see my face go a bit, is tobacco. It is although it's a dark tobacco, it's a mild one, but the throat hit does add to the fact it's a tobacco vape. You will know you've taken it in. It's mainly pure tobacco on the way in. On the exhale, the caramel, which is quite nice because it's sweetened with the vanilla, and they kind of work well together. And that mixes in with the tobacco, and that creates quite a pleasant flavour. To be fair, the exhale is quite nice. And then right in the dying seconds of it, the tobacco comes through again. So you get inhale, and very last moment of exhale is tobacco, with this kind of very creamy caramel, vanilla creamy caramel in the centre. It's actually not that bad. I personally couldn't do it myself, purely because of the tobacco element in it, but as a vape, if you're a tobacco fan, if you're an RY4 fan, yeah, you're going to like this. It's been done well, and vapor production is good as well. I actually do like the exhale, apart from that very final 2 seconds of it. That's nice. I'll go up. Actually, you do get a taste. You do get a backy taste. Tobacco taste left in the mouth. That does. That might be because I'm oversensitive to it. Because, well, yeah, as you know. Right, we're going to go up to 34.2 watts, which is 4.2 volts. And for me personally, the juice has been made well. Tobacco goes up a lot. It's not quite as mild. The throat hit goes up quite a bit as well. Vapour production goes up as well. Everything, as you anticipate, should go up, does go up. Tobacco takes a little bit more of an edge off the actual creamy caramel. I'd probably say about 4 volts on whatever unit and coil you're using. Around about 4 volts, you probably get a happy balance between the two. But if you're a fan of tobacco, you're going to like it. If you're a fan of RY4 and other little variants that you can get of that, you're going to like that juice. Personally, that won't be an all-day vape for me, purely based on the tobacco front, but a good juice nonetheless. And we'll give this a quick blowout, and then we're going to go on to Louie. Now, Louie is another one which is said to have a bit of a tobacco flavour in it. It's supposed to have a tobacco flavour in it, but you can't really taste it. Unusual. I'm willing to give it a go. Louie is another 80-20 VGPG mix. I'm curious about this one. I'm curious purely the fact that it's got tobacco in it, but you can't actually taste it. It's supposed to actually like enhance the flavour of the other ingredients in it, or give an edge or a twist to it. I'll put it this way: the main flavour I'm getting from that, the main smell I'm getting from that is raspberries, and I kind of like raspberries. So this could be fun. Yeah, that's bit enough to keep us going. Knock down the temp, knock down the actual power again. Right, we've got 26.7 watts, which is 3.7 volts. As you can see, vapour production superb. I think you can basically safely say that across the board, that the vapour production on these has been absolutely outstanding. Flavour-wise, the flavour-wise is slightly unusual, I will admit. Yes, you cannot taste the tobacco that is in that juice. What you do get, mainly, especially on the inhalers, you get a very, very, very lovely raspberry kind of jam taste, but it's got a tobacco edge to it. You don't taste the tobacco, but you can feel you can taste what the tobacco's done to the raspberry. It does give it a slightly fuller throat hit than you'd probably expect from a raspberry, but it just tweaks the flavour a little bit, so it's a raspberry but not quite as you know it. Exhale is just creamy goodness. It's double cream, it's just cream. So you've got this slightly spiked raspberry on the inhale, and this lovely smooth cream which kind of tempers and calms down. So it goes in, ooh, yeah, I know I've taken that, and yeah, that's a little bit different. Then this cream just comes and just alleviates any of that and just makes it all nice and smooth and calm on the way out. And the taste you get left with afterwards is just pure dollop of raspberry jam on the tongue. Slightly creamy, but it's a raspberry jam. That's nice. I'll go up a bit. I mean, vapour production at that is superb. So it's probably going to be a room fogger for this. Could go up to 34.1 watts, which is 4.2 volts. Just see from there, that's already quite happily going away. Well, I don't think I need any words to say that, do I? Superb vapour production. Flavour-wise, the raspberry comes out a lot more at the beginning. Plus this kind of note, you do kind of get more of a tobacco note on the edge of that. Mainly in the throat area, you can feel it, and it kind of radiates a little bit of a tobacco flavour out of it as well. The cream, oh, the cream is quite happy, I can say, orgasmic. It really does calm everything down and fills the mouth with yummy goodness. It mixes in with the raspberry. Oh, oh, that's nice. So, vapor production, as you can see, great. Throat hit, bit more than the others in their range, but a little bit less than the RY4. The RY4, you know what I mean, Bubs Backy. But it does give a nice little spikiness to the raspberry, which is quite nice and quite unusual. All day vape, because there is a hint of tobacco, probably not, but it's definitely one I would dip into throughout the day. Mainly for the aftertaste. The aftertaste of raspberry, creamy raspberry jam in your thick cream raspberry jam in your mouth is absolutely sublime. Yeah, it's a good one. Like I say, not one I could personally do all day, but it is a good juice. So that just leaves me for the last one, if I can find where I put it. Yeah, there it is. Custard Fusion. Custard Fusion. Now, I have done this one before when I reviewed 5 from their signature range, which were in the normal PG-VG ratios. So I'll be interested to see what this one's like in the higher up one. Now, Custard Fusion is another 80-20, so I'm probably going to have to open the window after doing this review because it's getting a bit foggy in here, to be fair. Yeah, we're dry. Now, I loved this one the first time. I really loved this one. I had a bit of a Harry Met Sally moment while actually doing the review for this one. The restaurant scene, in case you're wondering. And oh, that still smells good. I had a 15ml bottle of this in the signature range, in the original levels, and I got through it rather quickly, so I'm looking forward to doing this one again. Oh, it's just butterscotch. It's just pure butterscotch goodness. Got a little bit on my finger there. Right, from the little ickle drop that I just went and had on my finger there, you mainly get the custard, and it's a very, very, very strong vanilla custard with a back note of butterscotch. Now, beforehand, this changed completely when you actually vaped it. Everything just came together, so fingers crossed. This is still, it tastes like it still is. Alright, we'll go down to 26.6. Go back to the 3.7 volts. Well, vapor production, as I fade in and out of shot, is superb. Throat hit, there's practically no throat hit to this, to be fair, which is good. Good, because they're two soothing flavours. This shouldn't have a throat hit, and it hasn't, and it's really, really nice. Flavour-wise, oh, it's still as good as I remember. Actually, both parts seem to have been tweaked a little bit more than what they originally were in the signature range. Going in is, oh, it's custard as you remember it. It's proper premium custard. It's thick, it's gloopy. It's vanilla. It's just vanilla loveliness. Vanilla custard loveliness. On the exhale, that's when the butterscotch comes into play. And it doesn't compete. It just joins in the party with the actual vanilla custard and just produces this mouth-watering nom-nom of a juice. It really does fill the mouth with flavour. And we'll go up. Now, going up, I'm anticipating you may not see me for a little while due to the cloud. There we go, 4.2 volts or 34.3 watts. Heck, look at that. Well, you probably would do if you could see through it. It's a room filler. Cloud chasers, you're going to be more than happy with this. You're going to be more than happy with the flavour as well. Everything comes together. There's not even an inhale and an exhale flavour on that. It's just butterscotch vanilla custard, and they complement each other so well. This was an all-day vape for me before, and I'm pleased to report it still is an all-day vape for me. I could quite happily sit all day chucking that out with that. That's absolutely gorgeous. Well, that brings me to the end of part 3 of my reviews. I've got one more part to do. Which two have I got left to do? I have got the Coffee Cafe and Glen Cocoa, which I did last time with its naughty little ending. So I'm quite interested to see what that one's like again. So on behalf of myself, Darren Stone, head of the department of inhaled vapours. Good start, good finish. I bid you all a very good afternoon. Please don't forget, if you have enjoyed what you've watched today, please like, share, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. And I will see you again very, very soon. Goodbye.